The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go!
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Yeah. Alexis' hair finally drying.
I know.
She's been up in here for 3 hours now, and it's just now starting to dry. It's probably twice the size it was when you got here this morning.
No, it's crazy.
I mean, it's done got boo-foo.
Yep. It got activated.
Totally boo-foo.
Yeah, it did grow.
Yeah.
Like a chichilla pet.
Yeah. A what?
Chichilla pet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Not
she
even
always
close.
calls
A
it a
chichilla
chichilla pet instead of a chia pet.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because of the song. Chia.
Chia.
And well, maybe that's what they called it in old El Salvador where she grew up.
Chichilla.
That was how they got a salad.
Okay.
They had to grow it on a chia pet.
That's true.
You know, it's all desert.
Yeah. That'd be a good Halloween costume if you just like put the plaster
That
paint
would be
on.
really good. And then green.
Yeah. With chia pet.
Chia.
Don't people eat chia seeds now? Isn't that some kind of a healthy thing for you? I see that at the I see those, what do you call it? Those Whole Foods people eating that.
Yeah. Chia pudding.
Yeah.
Chia seeds in smoothies. All that stuff.
They're crazy. Earlier on the regular old show, we said what is the most memorable first impression you ever got of someone? This lady named Amanda Ray.
Amanda Ray.
Hell yeah, Amanda Ray. But I wonder if they call her Mandy Ray. Middle name R-A-E. Like that. She said, I was working at a gas station when this trucker came in. He was a bit older than me, covered in tattoos, dirty from working hard all day, and just looked very manly with his scruffy beard. Then he asked for a pack of Marlboro Reds in a hot New Zealand accent. And then, much to my surprise, he placed on the counter a bottle of strawberry milk.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't
choice.
expect a guy all rough and tumble like Brian Gumble with a pack of Marlboro Reds, truck driver, to throw up some strawberry milk. Although I love strawberry milk.
Sure.
You don't like it, Alex?
No.
You like it, Ace? Strawberry milk?
It's okay.
That quick?
Do any
Yeah,
milk.
it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's no chocolate milk.
It's no chocolate milk.
Yeah, well, you know, as a child, I didn't like much things strawberry, but as an adult, I'll go strawberry milk, strawberry shake,
Strawberry ice
any
cream?
of that strawberry ice cream over chocolate. Any
Me
day.
too.
Any day.
Yeah, over just plain chocolate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, strawberry
What, you
ice
like
cream,
strawberry
strawberries.
Yeah.
better? Yeah.
Oh.
Over
chocolate.
chocolate.
No.
No?
Chocolate milk, no. But I love strawberry ice cream.
I'm just comparing the
With
quicks.
strawberries in it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
But especially strawberry ice cream over chocolate ice cream.
Oh, no way.
And maybe because that's pretty much all we had growing up. We had chocolate and vanilla, and we only ate chocolate for the most part. And the only time we would get strawberry is in a Neapolitan, a block of that Neapolitan. That didn't count.
Yeah, we never actually bought strawberry ice cream. But I can remember being really disappointed if my mom came home and said,
Yeah.
got some ice cream. Like, oh, really? What'd you get? Oh, man, Neapolitan. Damn.
The Neapolitan's good. Just leave the chocolate out.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah, it's
another
so
like
bitter.
yeah.
Chocolate
But
ice
I-
cream is bitter.
I do like the strawberry vanilla combo.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's why my grandmother would have Neapolitan ice cream regularly. She'll always have ice cream sandwiches for me, but if she was out for some reason and I opened that freezer up, like, damn. She liked the strawberry vanilla combo. She always had Neapolitan. Like,
Yeah.
golly, I didn't want this
Put
Neapolitan.
orange ice cream in there instead or something.
Yeah. I love an orange sherbet.
Yeah.
That'd
Even
be
an orange
good.
ice cream, too.
Yeah.
But
I love anything in the orange Julius.
when I was growing up, only country ass people had that big gallon of ice cream. You know, the has the plastic gallon bucket on that. That was only country people that had that. And I guess it was
that wire piece across the top that you had to carry with.
because they couldn't get to the store as often. you know, we always had just that block of like a half gallon that came in that carton.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think my family was dumb and opened it the wrong way. Are you supposed to put it flat and then open it that way, so it's got a bigger serving space rather than just open the end of it and dig down in the end of it?
We always open it from the end.
Yeah,
Wait,
we did
what?
too. And then,
I don't
and then
understand.
after you got a couple of servings out of it, you'd start getting the ice cream all on your hand and everything, reaching down into
That
the
is
thing.
not the right way to open that carton.
But I don't know if that was the deal back then. If that was the way you were supposed to open, they started making the boxes different after that. But everybody
lid
I
on.
knew opened it that way.
Wait, what
Really?
do you mean? I don't
Okay,
even
so
understand.
you got
It's
a
a
block. It's a
rectangle.
block,
Yeah.
a rectangle of in a carton.
Right.
So you could put it where the rectangle is going long ways like this, and then open that flap to reach in and get the ice cream with a scoop. Or you turn it up on its end and open that side and reach down in it.
Before it had lids. Before the
Yeah,
carton
they
had
didn't
lids.
have lids.
Oh,
they
okay.
have lids.
I knew she
Okay.
wasn't getting that.
I was like, what are you talking
It
about?
just had a
didn't-
flap on
That's
the
why I said it was a but
Oh.
the ones now they're not
Look it up.
rectangular, they're oval.
Yeah, I mean,
Old ice
Yeah.
cream cartons, because I need to see this.
Yeah.
Like that, kind of, I guess. That's crazy.
Yeah, but
But we
that's
ne-
interesting. I never thought about that. We always opened it from the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe that might have been because I can picture my grandmother's deep freeze, and it was always that way. You would just take it out that way
Mm-hmm.
and open it, and
Yeah.
What the heck?
that's
Yeah, I mean
wild.
it was a terrible container.
That is
Right, it was.
horrible.
for ice cream.
And
It's
you're
so
right.
much better now. It's just
If it wasn't relatively brand new, you'd end up with ice cream all over your hands
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
by the time you got out of there. Be all over the scoop and everything. It was a mess.
and that's why I'm still so put out by the packaging of bacon in
Yep.
2023.
Me too.
It should have improved exponentially by now.
I don't understand why they don't do anything about it. Like, are we the only people that complain about it?
I don't know. Maybe everybody just opens a pound of bacon and cooks it all at one time.
Once, I guess.
But I always have to put it in a big Ziploc
Mm-hmm.
bag.
And that's all they need to do. Just put a Ziploc part on that same thing. That's it.
I know.
Like, that can't be that expensive.
And
Hang on,
it's so
there is-
hard to even open it. There are some brands that I guess do the zipper thing, but
I haven't seen it.
not everyday things.
One of the top 10 questions on Google, if I type in why is bacon packaging so bad?
Awful.
It said resealable packages often introduce more oxygen to the package, which can cause the bacon to spoil more quickly. That means even if you put the bacon in another package, like a Ziploc bag or Tupperware container, the chances of it going bad before you can use it are still high.
That thing smells.
So
like
that's why
spoiled
bacon packaging isn't usually resealable, because apparently they want you to. Somebody complained about it on TikTok and got a huge response.
Oh well, then
I'm saying that's how.
then I was right because they just want you to use up a bunch of bacon.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to, so
Hey,
fix it.
Who's going to cook a pound of bacon every time they need something?
Yeah,
their regular breakfast.
This one thing is pointing out that that's impractical, but Amazon now has many types of home sealing devices, so
Yeah,
you
but
can
that's-
vacuum seal the leftover bacon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
defeats the purpose.
Right? Can't they just fix the bacon package?
Just add a Ziploc part to it. That's it. Super
But
simple.
then you're not going to buy as much bacon, or a lot of people wouldn't, because it would keep longer. But look, it's got an expiration date on it, and it's a salted, cured meat, so it's not going to ruin that fast. Put it in the Ziploc, roll the Ziploc till the air comes out of it, and then go with it.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to be such a bacon snob. As expensive as bacon is, it's the worst time to be a bacon snob. But I just can't do a regular slice of bacon. I have to have thick slice.
Oh.
And some of them are like pieces of ham. They slice them so thick.
Really?
Yeah.
And then the fatty part's nice and juicy and soft. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
But you know what I hate though? When I'm cooking a big breakfast for, like when we're off on vacation and stuff. My little friend Jenny and her handsome husband Michael and Jody, I'm cooking for all of them. they all like crisp bacon.
Why would they like
I don't know.
Because it's the very
I
best by
don't-
far.
No, it is not. You
Yeah.
guys
I
are
said-
wackos.
To me, cooking bacon to where it's crispy is like a chef at a fine steakhouse taking a filet mignon and cooking it well,
Burning it.
I don't
and then
mind.
spreading ketchup on it.
Yeah.
I don't mind
And
floppy bacon, but
using steak sauce.
crispy bacon is just the
No.
absolute best.
I mean,
I
if you
hate
don't
crispy
eat bacon bits, just get
Right.
that little plastic bottle.
I like when it's like chewy a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like bacon very much, but I would prefer crispier bacon.
Yeah. I think most people do like.
Riggins and I both had the same reaction, Rob, to that one sentence. I don't like bacon very much.
I've said it before. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never heard anybody say that.
I would have thought, I didn't know anybody that didn't love bacon, but especially I would have thought you would have loved bacon.
I do love a baconator. That's one of the only ways I do like them.
And that bacon's
What are you talking about, Rob?
and that
You like-
bacon's not crisp.
That's the only. I mean, that. But I guess. But
You won't,
typically it has.
you won't
You
ever
bacon cheese
find.
fries?
No, I would prefer regular cheese fries.
You won't ever find. Or if you do, something's wrong. If you find a crispy piece of bacon on a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Damn, I want bacon cheese fries right now, though. God.
Bacon cheese fries are so good.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
I don't like bacon, but I do like a baconator.
Yeah, that's like the most bacon on it.
I know.
I don't like bacon, but I do like a BLT. Hold the L in the T.
I do like just eating it raw out of the pig's ass. Well, sounds like you do like bacon.
A lot.
Yeah.
Just like a hint of bacon, like a baconator.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
I mean,
Same thing there, because you're not going to get one with crispy bacon on it. If I bit into a bacon cheeseburger somebody brought me or that I just paid for, and that bacon crunches and crumbles after I've taken a bite of that burger,
Yes, sir.
I am not going to be happy.
A BLT with crispy bacon on it.
I
all
add
about it.
bacon to sausage breakfast sandwiches. Sausage,
Yeah, we've
bacon,
heard.
and cheese. And then also for Chick-fil-A, their chicken biscuit, I add bacon and cheese. It's delicious.
So what comes?
Yeah,
what
no,
is the
we're not
first
disputing it's
round? What
delicious.
does it come with? You add bacon and cheese. What's on it when you get it?
Just the breakfast chicken biscuits, just
Okay,
biscuit
yeah.
and the chicken.
Right.
And then dip it in the Chick-fil-A sauce. Ooh,
I like Chick-fil-A biscuits because they're softer than most of the other
yeah.
fast food
They
biscuits.
don't crumble as much.
Hang on now. So it's the Chick-fil-A, the chicken biscuit,
Yep.
and then you add what?
Bacon and cheese.
Yeah. So do you add the cheese or you tell them to add cheese?
I tell them to add the cheese.
Okay. So
and
you,
bacon.
and then to put bacon and cheese on, and then you dip that in the sauce. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Game
Yeah.
changer.
I bet that is.
It's so
phenomenal.
good. And then McDonald's, you can get the sausage McMuffin with cheese, add bacon, take away the egg, and it is the most perfect breakfast sandwich.
So I would
Didn't I
leave,
tell you
leave
about
the
that?
egg on. I'm totally in.
Just
Did you
give
put
me the
bacon on yours too?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
give
no,
me
I-
the meats.
Yeah, I like it. I want all the meat.
Rob, are you trying to get a complaint, sexual harassment complaint? Is that right, Alexis? Just give you the meat.
Is that all you're looking for?
Right in your mouth. You just want, is that what you want? You want all the meat in your mouth.
Share funny from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Is that she found out when she was younger that she has two vaginas.
Okay.
She has a double uterus, two sets of ovaries, and two vaginas. Now, we've talked about this before with people, this rare condition. But we've talked about people who have found that they have this condition, in the past. One time there was a lady who was this, and then there were these conjoined twins that were born with this, and they had, they married two guys, and then, they all had to live together with the conjoined twins and the brothers that married them and all of that. But this lady in 2023, if a woman in 2023 has two vaginas, what is she going to do for a living, you think?
OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Really?
Yep.
Gross.
she says that she has one vagina for her husband and one for her career.
Well,
And I don't know exactly what that means, but she says that she'd always been interested in sex work, they call it. And sometimes when she's creating content, there are other men involved, but she doesn't consider it cheating, really, because there's the one that's reserved for her husband, and then the other one is for what she does for work.
and I guess her husband doesn't consider it cheating for the same
He's
reason.
not. He's like, she's making $1,500 a week.
Yeah, she's probably reeling it in.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Was it she make? You said $1,500 a week.
Yeah, she's
Is-
got 2 kids.
Well, that's 78
She
grand a
said,
year.
when I was pregnant with one, we'd still have to use condoms if we wanted to make the relations to have the sex in the other one. Because she could, she's got 2 uteri. She could get pregnant with 2 children at the same time that wouldn't even be twins.
Is there a possibility that she can like mix up which one of them is for her husband?
I don't.
Like, how do you know which one
yeah.
is and which one isn't?
How
Like,
defined is this on the outside?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I was
I
wondering.
don't think it is. I think it's one on top of the other, and you have to
Kind of-
you can't see it at a glance.
But she has 2 uteruses. Uteri.
Double uteri
and 4
and 2 sets of ovaries.
ovaries.
You know, her yearly checkup takes twice as long.
She gets charged double.
Yeah, you would think.
Wow.
That's so weird. I kind of like need to see a picture of what it looks like.
Well, I'm sure you could easily find it.
You got to pay, though.
And maybe in some sort, not just her, but that condition.
Yeah, it has to be in a
Maybe
medical
some
book.
sort of, yeah.
I'm on a
So many questions though, without. I mean, without seeing to understand or a diagram of some sort to understand how
Right.
everything works. I mean,
Exactly.
there are a lot of questions that go with this that could only be answered by some type of diagram. Are you looking it up, Riggins? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am.
You were both looking at your computers. I didn't know if anybody was looking it up or not.
I don't
And
think
she
I
said,
want to see it.
she said when she first started wondering what was wrong when she was a teenager, she said, I only lived with my dad at the time, so I didn't have anyone I could go to and ask privately. And she said Google was out of the question because I lived in such a remote farm area. We didn't have, we only had dial-up. So she couldn't just look up the symptoms on the internet quickly and see it. So
Yeah, and you probably don't want that in your search history to pop up if somebody else is on the computer. It's like, well, okay.
Double vaginas.
But she's all, I mean, tatted up and, you know, really embracing her free spirit.
But this is just for her, though. She said it was something the work is something she was always interested in anyway, right?
Well, I think once she found out about the whole
But
situation.
I mean, she's doing well, making 78 grand a year doing this. But there are people that are making quadruple that or more, 10 times that in a month.
Well,
So-
maybe she just started out.
Yeah, she's just get it going.
now that she's been featured in the New York Post and
Yeah, good point.
on, you know, whatever other site, news sites pick this story up. I mean, I bet she's had some searches just in the past few minutes.
Definitely for
For
me.
at least one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I mean, I wonder.
What it feel like?
No. I wonder if, you know, if she didn't put herself out there branding herself as such a niche performer, if she could make more. Like, are there that many people who have that fetish or whatever? If she just opened it up, not bad choice of words. If she just opened up the marketing of herself, because she's pretty.
That was going to be my question.
Yeah, she is pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah. So if she just said, "Hey, come watch my OnlyFans," a larger group of people would come watch it than just saying, "Hey, if you have a fetish for Dublin, come check out my OnlyFans."
Yeah.
All right, Alexis. Just thought of this, so kind of working it out as I say it. So we already established the other day that you wouldn't have a problem if your boyfriend Jay subscribed to somebody's OnlyFans, right? And we were talking about that the other day. What if you found out that the only thing that he's interested in as far as that type of material is this? Does that change any? Would you have concerns? Either this or maybe this and then some other kind of rare
Right, like a super weird
fetish
kink.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely raise a red flag, I think. But I would also be like, let me see real quick for a second. Let me take a quick gander.
You just want to understand what his attraction to it.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Yeah.
Ay. That's something you keep to yourself, isn't it? I mean,
If that's an interest you have,
yeah.
yeah, I would think.
There's not a woman living that's like, okay, this is what he's into. And I'm okay with that.
Because you would have to look at it and go, well, I can never satisfy that
Yeah.
curiosity in him, that interest.
Yeah. I mean, that is so weird.
I looked up her profile, and to say it like instead of DP, she offers TP. You understand?
Yeah.
This guy.
Right. Yeah, she
He's like, you understand?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Robbie.
yeah, so yeah, she offers toilet paper.
Yep. She needs extra toilet paper because she's,
I looked up her profile and paid the money to subscribe and liked a bunch of her pictures, and I found out that
She offered. Can I interest you in TP? God.
He's dying over there.
Let me see if I can put this so y'all can understand it. I'm going to dance around it as much as I possibly can.
a little too on the nose there, Robbie. What the hell?
I didn't think we'd want to say the full word.
No,
Oh,
we won't.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't.
But anyway, bless her heart. That's what, that is a can-do attitude is what I'm saying. You're born with something that's, most people would look at it like, oh, this is a bad thing. This is a rare medical condition. It's embarrassing. It's whatever. But not her. Not this lady. She's like, I'm going to take what I was, the hand I was dealt.
I was about to say that.
and I'm just going to make the most of
That's
it.
making the most out of the hand you were dealt in life, isn't it?
Yep. Miss
She's having a sale.
Evelyn Miller, 31, of Australia.
She's having a sale right now.
Well, then
A what?
A sale.
It's on sale, 50% off.
A membership, a subscription, to her OnlyFans?
Does it say what it costs?
Yeah, it says normally it'd be $20 a month right now for 10.
It's good marketing. She knows the story's coming out. Puts a sale on her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She's like,
8
you
spots
want to see
left.
this? You're curious?
Yeah, $10 and all your dignity is what
You
it
want to see these?
These.
Yeah.
Not this.
And when she says that, that's not the normal these that you're talking about.
Exactly.
Oh, she doesn't charge PPV. Goodness gracious, look at that.
Rob, shut up already. Stop with the acronyms, please.
That's pay-per-view. That one's not bad.
Yeah. So see, is that is that normal procedure for an OnlyFans? Is a pay-per-view?
I guess so, because it's something she's touting in her description.
Like none of those hidden PPV fees.
Just all right here, baby.
It says it's all inclusive.
Thank you.
And I wonder if her husband studies like the work that she does with other guys, and just to make sure that she's not cheating on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I imagine he's the one video filming it.
Sure.
Or whatever. It's a bunch of freaks.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up. Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
Oh, y'all don't even want to know
The conversation.
all of the questions that are coming up now about that conversation we just had on the podcast. I mean, and legitimate. I wonder what
Yeah,
is that? Yeah, it's a discussion. It's a full on breakout group. I
Yeah.
think is what it is.
I don't think it's being perverted to question how that works and just be like, I wonder how this works or whatever. Now, the wording that's selected from time to time,
Yeah, it's layman's terms.
yeah,
Right.
Do y'all know that there's a place called Attic, Alaska, that is known as being the town with the farthest Starbucks from anybody else in America?
No.
The closest one is approximately 1,000 miles in Kodiak, Alaska. So,
Damn.
can you imagine Riggins having to go 1,000 miles to get Starbucks?
It'd be worth it. When I want Starbucks, nothing will scratch that itch. Like
You do love it, don't you?
I love it. I love it. And I don't get my coffee is $2.
Yeah, you just get regular coffee, right?
Get a venti Pike Place with a little bit of room in it.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a black coffee, and they leave a little bit. They don't fill it up to the top. And it's good coffee. It is good.
You don't put anything in it?
I'll put a little, depending on what they have. I'll put a little milk or a little half and half something.
Mm-hmm.
And
No sugar twin?
maybe like a half a pack. It is bitter. It is very bitter. But just to take the little bit of the bitterness off, I'll put in like half a pack of Sweet and Low or something, Splenda,
Whatever they have.
whatever they got. And then, oh man, and it just hits you like a freight train. It's so good.
And how big is that venti?
I think it's 20 ounces,
Yeah.
or maybe a little bit less, maybe 18 ounces. It's the biggest one,
Oh,
other than
yeah.
the iced coffee, which is the Trenta. And they say we can't serve you Pike Place in the Trenta cup. And it's like, okay, well then give me 2 ventis.
why can't they?
Because it's a plastic cup and it's
Okay.
not a,
Yeah, you wouldn't want
you know.
that.
Oh, I would.
Not in a hot beverage in a plastic cup.
No, I wouldn't want that,
Yeah.
but I would like them to have that size.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would drink it and
They have this new thing. It's a shaken espresso. Oh, it's so good.
A what?
Chocolate shaken espresso. It's just espresso shot, 2 espresso shots, a little bit of cream, chocolate syrup, shaken up, icy cold.
yeah. Some people just get 2 shots of espresso. Like that's their
That's I'll
drink.
do that with in the tiny little cup
Yeah.
and just boop, shoot it back.
When Mr. Todd comes back to this video, he's gonna take that hand motion you just did when you said shake it up, and then he's gonna take the volume out of
Stop.
whatever's going on.
No, because you're
and he's
telling him
gonna
to
loop
do
it.
that.
He's gonna loop it.
See?
That's the kind of stuff he does.
Oh, you don't give him the ideas?
No.
Okay.
Lord, no. I'm just saying that's the kind of stuff he does.
Oh, I missed it. What was it? Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. Jerks.
But I don't know. I'm a regular coffee person. I don't go in so much for a caramel macchiato and all of that. I like just a regular coffee. But it's like Starbucks is just not good to me.
Now I'm a regular coffee guy too. I like a Folgers. I drink Folgers at home, but and Have you ever tried one of those frappuccinos, like a mocha chip?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Damn, those things are good. I get
Right.
why people like them.
And the white chocolate mocha latte.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get that around Christmas time or something. It's pretty
The
good.
peppermint mocha latte, I think is what it is. Those are good.
But I would prefer, if I'm going to get one of those, I prefer to get it at another place. Than
Yeah, I mean,
Starbucks.
sure. I mean, all that aside, it's good.
But I just don't. I don't understand. I get. I mean, if you want to do it, you do it. But it just wouldn't be, to my, compatible with my way of thinking. When people can't go grocery shopping without having to have a Starbucks that they're drinking while they're pushing the cart through the aisles, or when you go to those places that serve beer at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to drink beer while you're grocery shopping.
That's pretty fun. I've done that a couple times. It's enjoyable.
But I would rather just sit down over there where they have the little sitting area than just pushing because I'm concentrating on the groceries. I mean,
Well,
I got to get.
There's the difference. I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
along for the ride. So I'll go over there and get a beer and try to get a couple of them in me by the time Amanda makes it around to me, then get one to go.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drink and walk person.
You like drinking sitting?
Yeah, that's
The only
fair.
time I enjoy drinking beer while I'm walking is at Epcot.
Yeah.
Drinking around the world thing, which hopefully I'll never be back there.
But you're still going into another bar. Like you're just walking to another bar. There's not a lot of,
Or a beer stand.
or a beer stand
Yeah.
somewhere where you're probably going to sit down and have more beer. Mm-hmm. But like walking around the Renaissance Festival, drinking beer, you end up having to go back to the beer thing because the cups aren't as big.
And then you got to go pee, and there's all porta potties.
Yeah, you end up just kind of hanging around the beer places.
Because the line is so,
Yeah, it's so long.
damn long.
Yeah.
And you can get like not as long of a line, but they have the craft beers that you guys don't like. So
Which is, and I go over there because that line is a little shorter, but even
Yeah.
that line's still long.
Yeah.
Well, is it because the people working the beer stands are putting on a show as well? They're pouring ye old mead or whatever.
No, they're hustling.
Hello, fine sir. What can I get for you?
Are they Renaissance fair people, or are they just regular vendors?
Yeah, I don't know that they wear the costumes. It's been a while. I
at
don't
the
think
Renaissance
they-
Festival,
in the beer places, do they wear the costumes? I don't think so. Do
I
they?
think they wear the costumes. Like any vendor has to wear a costume.
And the women with the
Even-
heaving powdered bosom.
Yeah,
Big old boobies.
I think so. I don't know.
I'd
That's
say
my favorite part. I want everybody to be dressed up, and I want everybody to talk to me in character.
Oh God.
In ye old dialect.
Yes.
I would only want to be talked to by a doctor right after that in the hospital. If somebody just beat the crap out of me for going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say stuff like that to
You
try
don't-
to be grumpy funny, but I really would hate.
I think it would be, you'd have so much fun just like looking. I mean, it's good people watching, but I think you'd have a fun at the ridiculousness of it.
And isn't it dirty, like outside?
Outside. Yeah. On a fairground.
Ugh. See, now I look at that as if I'm having to be there, it's an unfair ground. It's not fair that I have to be there.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
But you want all of them in costume? Do you try to talk like that while you're there? You
No.
Because if I work for the beer company and they say, all right, we're doing the Renaissance Festival, you got to put on a Renaissance costume and all that, I'd be like, damn.
I've always wanted to dress up. I'll dress up as a pirate.
For
Or
what?
for the Renaissance Festival.
Oh, they have pirates
They have
out there?
pirates. They have fairies.
Yeah, it's gotten kind of like you
Fairies.
just dress up.
Yeah.
They got mermaids. and, like,
Mermaids.
this ain't no Renaissance. Why is
It's
there
a
fair?
Renaissance time.
People, and there's like furries there now. I've seen a couple of them with like the tails on and the furry helmets. That sounded bad, furry helmet. Like the animals. It's like, no, you don't. This is not just a license for you to show off your weird kink.
No, it's once you start really, really encouraging costumes, it just gets out of hand.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
out
not
of
for
control.
you. Go to your furry convention. That's where you guys are accepted. But at the Renaissance Festival, you dress up, you push your boobs up, and you put on little slipper shoes and
Slipper shoe.
whatever that
You
shit.
gotta wear
on.
wooden clogs.
Put on a one of those metal suits.
Yeah, the right.
Like a knight?
Yeah,
Mail.
the night.
Yeah.
Carry
now
a
you got-
sword.
Jackass is like shooting Amanda in the head with a marshmallow gun. It's like, what part of this is a Renaissance Festival? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you if you do that to me.
I can see pirates though being part of the Renaissance Festival though, because
How?
those pirates were in the Renaissance Festival. They used to like take stuff away from them.
Yeah, Regan.
The pirates
I can
to
see
take
pirates
stuff away
being
from
part of the
them.
Renaissance Festival because pirates were in the Renaissance
in the
Festival.
Renaissance times. I mean,
Were?
yeah. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you not see the English how they were dressed? They were dressed like the Renaissance Festival, and there was pirates.
Oh, okay, maybe. Well, explain the mermaids.
The mermaid, I don't know. That's pushing
And
it a little
fairies.
bit.
I mean, what is
Yeah, fairies. That's the one.
dressed up like mushrooms?
Yeah, and
I can see the fairies more than the mermaids.
explain
Yeah.
the giant chipmunks.
Right.
The Renaissance.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next. Is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Have they given Prince Charles his crown and all that? Have they done that service yet where they do all of that?
The coronation is
how
in
long?
May.
God, I mean, why does it take so long?
And no one even wants to go to it. They might as well just get it over with.
Nobody gives a
Well, the
about
people
that.
in
Not
England
even
care. It's a
England
big
I
deal.
don't think they care. They don't
They
seem that
don't.
excited.
They don't like him. He's too damn ugly.
Yep.
Even the British have a line.
It's too ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, May
And he's,
6th is the coronation.
And did y'all see the video where the Burger King tried to put a crown on in the streets the other day?
What?
Wait,
There was
what?
a guy dressed up in a Burger King costume, and he had that paper crown on. It had the thing that comes down, a little elastic thing that, under your chin to hold it in place. And he asked Charles if he wanted the crown, and he said no. And the guy took it off and tried to put it on him. He was like, he's having to dodge this lunatic.
Burger King. I'm gonna give my crown to you.
I don't know whether he was sanctioned by Burger King or he just thought it'd be funny to put on a Burger King costume. It was just some old dude wearing a paper
He tried
crown.
to put a paper crown
For some
on.
reason, he had cotton balls in his ears.
Yeah, something tells me that wasn't an official Burger King
Look.
employee. Oh my gosh.
You're saying that was not the Burger King? Yeah.
And Charles is like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Trying to be a man of the people. You see what that gets you.
Oops. Here, I'm gonna put it on you. No, get this. Get away
like
from me.
I can't blame
I'm
him
in a
for that.
Mexican
Yeah,
restaurant and they're trying to put that birthday sombrero
Yeah.
on me.
I don't want to be a part of your little
I
game.
don't want the afro wig.
Put it on.
No. I'm good.
Putting a hat on you. Did you guys ever get the hat at the Dick's Last Resort? They put the paper hat on
No.
you.
Yeah, I've only been to one. I'm not going back.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Ace would get mad at a Dick's Last Resort.
But they try putting
I
that,
don't like it. I just don't like the way they treat you.
they tried putting that big old ass afro on me at a Senior Frogs one time.
You put that
I was
on.
like, hell no. I
Sweaty.
Yeah, it's probably musty.
Everybody's like, look at it. It's like, hell no, I'm not putting that on.
Run that thing through the washing machine every season or so.
Yeah.
That would help.
Because, nothing like a sweaty group of about 1,000 tourists a day in a Senior Frogs wearing a wig that you're just going to pass around.
Put it in my hair.
Ugh. So anyway, that's what Charles was like. Hi.
Get away. I'm the Burger King. Well, he's got cotton balls in his ears.
Usually I would think he's a jerk, but in this case, like, I get it. I don't blame you for not doing that.
I'm not trying to catch that ear infection.
Yeah, whatever is
What
going
you got
on.
oozing?
Jeez, a whiz.
A man with an oozing ear
Yeah,
tries to give King Charles a crown.
take it. No. No.
Damn, man. Some crazy people. How do you even get that close? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, doesn't he have bodyguards?
Yeah, they're all standing there looking.
They're just letting him come up. That goes to show you how they feel about him over there. The bodyguards are not even like protecting him.
There's one standing behind him, just like giving mean looks to people and stuff. But then the Burger King, and finally he reaches out. He's like like trying to put some separate back up.
We thought it was another king from a different country.
You do
We
not.
screwed up that one, didn't we?
What they call it diplomatic.
Relations.
No, they call it, what is that? Where diplomats from other countries don't have to abide by our laws and stuff.
Immunity.
Yeah, diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, he's the king of Burgerland.
It's like when one of James Brown's ex-wives said that he shouldn't have to, he should be able to get his whatever criminal record he's got expunged and all because he was a diplomat as the was it the Godfather of Soul? No, it was some sort of a.
No, she was the one. Was it her?
But he had some sort of a nickname that was like a royalty type title or something like.
Because of her relationship to him?
Yeah. Because he was a diplomat. He should be treated as a as
The
a
ambassador
diplomat.
of
The ambassador of soul. That's
Yeah.
what it was. So he should be treated. Don't
Yeah.
don't hold these laws against me because I was married to the ambassador of soul, which should have diplomatic immunity.
His wife once tried to beat misdemeanor charges by claiming she was entitled to diplomatic immunity for being married to a musical ambassador, the ambassador of soul.
Gonna try
How
it.
dumb.
September 3rd, 1987, she was stopped with driving under the influence of drugs, speeding, and criminal trespass.
Didn't work.
All because the city of Augusta held James Brown Appreciation Day. And on that day, the U.S. representative from that area delivered a speech in which he stated that, quote, James Brown is indeed our #1 ambassador. She was like, that's it. He's the ambassador of soul.
Well, that's what the Burger King was trying to say, and I'm the ambassador of burgers.
Yep.
I'm the Whopper ambassador. Man, I'd kill a Whopper right now.
No kidding.
Tear it up. But I wonder what a British Whopper tastes like. You think their
Bland.
mayonnaise is different?
Probably.
Yeah.
They probably don't even have it.
It tastes gray.
Yeah, don't they call brown sauce?
That's a good description.
Yeah.
It tastes gray.
Everything over there is gray.
Yeah.
But this was actually in Germany. Now that I'm looking at it, Charles was visiting Germany and ran up into the the Burger King.
They might have a good hamburger over there.
Germany?
Yeah, it's called
think?
damn hamburger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they made the shit.
They probably got really good hot dogs. Because the Frankfurter.
Yeah.
We get that like a sausage burger.
I do love a schnitzel.
Yeah, you were just eating
That's the fried.
That's something that I know my family and all my friends and growing up in Louisiana, Winfield, would never think they'd ever hear from a native son. I love a good schnitzel.
Good schnitzel.
And they're famous for the cheese curd, aren't they? The Germans.
Who, Winfield, Louisiana?
No, the Germans.
The what?
I don't know. That's some Midwest stuff, so probably. Because isn't the Midwest of United States mostly German
Yeah.
heritage?
German Irish.
Someone told me the other day that the way you know if it's a good cheese curd if it squeaks when you eat it.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
thank you.
"Ooh."
And that's how you know it's a bad green bean.
Yeah,
If it
squeaking.
squeaks.
Like those old fancy restaurant green beans where they just pretty much raw with a little shine on them.
Yeah.
Like, where you get these waxy ass green beans?
Haricots.
I want some green beans got new potatoes in them.
I want some green beans that got cheese and bacon on them.
Cheese on green beans?
Yes, it's good.
Excuse me?
Really?
Oh, I've never had it, but I'm here. I'm
Loaded green
listening.
beans. They're good.
Pour like some melted
Yeah,
cheese
some
over.
melted cheese. Just put some
Like some melted
shredded
Velveeta?
cheese or what? No, well, or Velveeta, but and let it melt with some bacon on it. It's good.
I like fried green beans.
I love fried green beans.
Where did you have cheese and bacon green beans?
I made 'em.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Smoking.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the only way that's coming out onto a table.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.